Okay, so I just finished off that last vlog literally a second ago, but yeah, it's time for Frankensons and Little Tokyo. We are just leaving, getting ready to drive there, and I don't know how much actual like talking to the camera I'll do, but I'll do a little filming. They have a lot of stuff, it looks like.
Yeah, tons of stuff. Comics, collectibles, old memorabilia, retro video games, trading cards. It's Nerdtopia. It's basically a year-round Comic-Con.
Yeah, if you look them up on Instagram especially, that's where I browsed them just a little bit once Connor said, hey, we could do that. It looks really cool. Like they have like statues and like memorabilia that's not for sale, that's just sort of on display also. But it seems like they have an absolute ton of vendors. Like it's a full warehouse. Yes, it is indeed a full warehouse of vendors.
If you've ever seen like a flea market, swap meets, or like farmer's market where it's just filled up. And it's an old Sam's Club, is what they use.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, looking on their Instagram, it was like, this kind of has like old Costco, which makes sense if it's a Sam's Club.
Yeah.
It's like that large grocery store, huge ass outlet.
So, yeah, I'm excited to see what you think of it, and I think you'll have some fun there.
Yeah, but like I said, I'm not sure how much talking to the camera, but I'll take some clips while we're there, and then Little Tokyo, I'll probably share the food.
Yes, and there's definitely some good visuals in Little Tokyo.
Yeah, I haven't looked up Little Tokyo to get more of an idea. It's just sort of like I have an image in my mind, and I can't wait for it to be like either like, yes, that's what it is, or like a, oh my gosh, this is amazing, it's not what I thought kind of moment.
Yeah. All right, well, that'll be fun.
Yeah, so I will check in with you later.
All right.
Bye. We made it to Frankensons. We're at the very end of the parking lot. And I'd show you the building except for there's a tree.
Yeah.
The only tree I've seen in California so far.
Any trees you see in the background are holograms.
Well, it's just like where we're from, there's tons of trees.
Yeah.
Back home. Because, yeah, it's a forest.
Yeah.
This is like, where are the trees? There's barely any plants.
Yeah, it really is empty comparison.
Yeah. So I'm just crossing the street. I'm crossing the parking lot to get there. So the tree is out of the way, so I'll just flip you around. Haha. So that's where we're going to be spending part of our day. Frankensons.
Yep. Frankenson Collectible Show.
Woo! Which Connor has likened to a Comic-Con.
Yeah.
So I'm excited.
Yeah, and before this building, where they used to be their old location, Stanley used to pretty frequently visit and do, you know, signings, photo ops, and just do chats and stuff. And it was pretty much right before the pandemic they switched to this location. And yeah, I believe they still have like a little Stanley shrine here for him that was moved over from the previous location.
Yeah, but it seems like it'll be a lot of fun. Don't know how long we'll be or what kind of footage I'll get, but yeah, how exciting.
Yeah.
So, let's just get in there. See you in a bit.
This is the booth that I was thinking you might find a Gar.
Well, I'm ready. Holy cow. Look at how thick they're packed.
Yeah.
Casper. A Care Bear cousin. Lionheart.
Yeah.
Scenic. Oh my gosh. Godzilla. Holy cow. All the Disney bags. Loungify. And the... Oh, Care Bear. Holy cow. Look who it is. And Meowth's in there.
Oh, those are figure arts too. So those are the just like the ones I have all my Dragon Ball figures.
All the good quality ones you like.
Yeah, with the good joints and posability.
So
3% off, it's going to be 80.
Okay, keep that in mind. Thank you. 25th anniversary Dark Ride. I've never saw that in person. It's cool.
Wow.
Yeah.
V10. The V bleach cards stuff.
Oh yeah, that's cool. I like the gold on their name.
Oh, the Anime Babe section of Pokemon.
I had recently seen that. I was like, they make waifu Pokemon cards? And it's like, yep. And it's like their official cards too. They're not even like proxies or anything. Trainers and stuff. Oh, the golden Charizard.
And then the gay Charizard.
Yeah. Batman is ahead of that thing.
I like how the one pink one is all glittery.
Yeah, that is funny. Oh, it's like a special edition because they got the regular ones too. Oh yeah. I was telling Sydney. How much was the one at Disney again? It was what? This is way more.
It was like $30, $40.
Oh yeah, it was 30. Yeah. So this is a lot more substantial. Bonk. Was it foam? Yeah. But the Disney foam was like cheap.
It was like pool floaty.
Yeah, it was like we picked it up and it almost like didn't exist. It was so light. Like you could swing it around and it felt like there was nothing. Like it would rip into.
Hey, Peter.
Oh, look at that. He looks so fun.
Okay, so we are done with Frankenstein's.
Yeah.
We were in there for like almost 2.5 hours.
About 3 hours.
Yeah, about 3 hours.
Yeah. Because we got there, right at noon. It's a little over 3 hours.
Yeah, but now we are going to make our way to Little Tokyo.
Yep.
Yep, Connor's friends are hanging out with us.
Yep, got a couple buddies that met up with us, and they're going to Little Tokyo as well. And
it's interesting meeting Connor's friends.
yeah, getting to see some of the people that put up with me.
Yeah, and at Frankinson's I saw something that I had only seen online before, but it's this weird Garfield puppet. It's got like a long neck and just like 2 legs.
Yep.
I'm pretty sure if you're into Garfield, you've probably seen him online.
Maybe there's a graphic of one.
Yeah, I'll probably put up one, but I did take like a little clip of him, I think. And yeah, I've seen him only online, and I didn't realize that's where he was. But he was actually reasonably priced for something that's probably homemade.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was like $100, but they were having a sale. I did not get him. I don't think that mom would ever approve of that.
Probably not.
Yeah. And they had a really large Odie, a Dakin Odie from like the 80s.
It was super cute.
It was super cute, really good condition. I just couldn't really justify one that big.
Yeah.
They had a smaller one that was nearly identical, but since it was smaller, it had clearly been loved, and not ready to quite learn how to restore stuffies yet.
Yeah, it would be nice, but it's definitely a process.
Yeah, and Odie isn't my favorite of the Dakins.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really think that Garfield has the best design out of the Garfield friends.
Mm-hmm.
But, you know, I really enjoyed it. It was definitely interesting to walk around.
Yeah, and it's cool that it's just year round. You can always find pretty good deals there. I got a figure that typically is about $45 online before shipping and handling, and they had it there for $30, so that was really cool.
Yeah, it's definitely, like you said, kind of like a Comic-Con type.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
yeah.
Comic-Con, farmer's market-esque, without any vegetables.
Yeah.
Sort of just like the people spread with their things.
Mm-hmm.
But, yeah, definitely something that you could easily return to.
Yeah, and that's, you know, when I was in the area, I would typically visit here every couple of months, kind of. It was like one of those, you know, for hanging out down. Usually, if it was like, if we were ever buying Magic the Gathering cards, really, we'd come there because it's just cheaper to get cards there. But yeah, it's always just fun, kind of romping around. So it's been a while since I've been there.
Yeah, and it's kind of cool that they have so much on display that's not for sale too.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't think I took a video of it, but they have like a full-size Simpsons family up on a really high area on their couch, just sitting there. And I know I took footage of some of their other stuff that they've had on display.
Yeah, you got a pretty good shot of the whole like museum area that they have, where it's a bunch of signed memorabilia, the retro TV that you saw.
Yeah, the little handheld.
Yeah, all that stuff on display. It's like authentic props from movies, signed by creators, all that stuff. It's cool just to see it.
Yeah, it is really cool. But yeah, for now, that's what we've been doing. And yeah, I'll check in on Little Tokyo. I probably won't talk to the camera unless it's about food or something, but I'll take little clips just to show you guys.
Yeah.
But for now, we're just gonna drive. Bye!
See ya. There's an in-out.
Honey, do you mean like the money-saving tool?
I believe so.
It's the same looking font.
Yeah, pretty sure that's their headquarters.
That's weird. Just randomly here.
It's just honey.
It is.
Yeah. I mean, it is LA.
Yeah, but still,
You're like, oh,
it's right next to a garage. Like, that kind of a garage.
Well, this is
art show.
Yeah, they're gonna be having the main parking here. City Hall is just up here.
What the heck? This feels like a foreign country.
There's a sign, Little Tokyo, straight ahead.
Ooh.
Toy District past that.
Do they sell toys in the Toy District?
They do, in fact, sell toys at the Toy District. It is very shitty of a neighborhood.
Oh.
It's meant for, you know, like business purchases. Everything's pretty cheap there. But, yeah, it's like pretty not great area.
Yeah. You've heard it here. We're almost to Little Tokyo, which apparently is near the Toy District.
Yeah.
And, yeah, so I will check in with you later. Bye! Okay, so we were back in the car, and I didn't really film Little Tokyo at all. But I did get snacks for an upcoming video, or just enjoyment.
Yeah.
Yeah, they had at the grocery store there a bag that was just a mixed bag of snacks, and it's like 36 pieces, which I thought was pretty good. Connor found one that has like crazy hair on it.
Yeah.
So.
Very funny looking face and everything.
So I'm assuming that maybe it's a sour or something like that.
Yeah.
I didn't really read, I was just like, yes, yoink.
It has a beautiful face.
Mm-hmm. And then one that is a matcha flavored, like, hard candy.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, but we were just hanging out with Connor's friends. Had to figure out where a public bathroom is because apparently there basically are none.
Yeah, there used to be one in the supermarket, but it's not public anymore.
Yeah. So basically, to be able to use a restroom, you had to be a customer of a restaurant.
Sitting down.
Yeah,
sit-down customers only.
Yeah, sit-down customers only.
Yeah.
Because there's like a ton of boba shops and like cafe style, but no actual bathroom access for those if you are just walking around.
Mm-hmm.
Which is kind of goofy. You would think that they would have at least one public restroom in that whole area.
Yeah, like, it's kind of a mall, an open-air mall, and then there is a literal mall section. And, yeah, for everything going on.
Literally had to walk over to a Dave's Hot Chicken, and some kids told us what the code was for those.
Yeah. It's pretty funky. Like,
yeah, the kids were just like, hey, it's this.
Yeah. And then I was like, okay, cool. We got to use the restroom that way and go about our merry way.
Yep, and then we ate okonomiyaki.
Yeah.
At that little restaurant there, and it was super good, and we got to use their bathroom.
Yeah. Yeah, it was super good.
It was really good. I took pictures of the food that I'll try to insert.
Mm-hmm.
But we got the spicy one.
Spicy, and then what's the other thing that
takoyaki?
We got? Takoyaki.
The balls that have like the little tentacle.
Which let them cool.
Yeah, they came to us, they were blazing hot, and we made the mistake of eating one right away. And it's like, no, you gotta wait. Give it like 10-15 minutes.
Yeah.
And then eat it. Because it was like molten.
Yeah, it was super hot. I actually burned the roof of my mouth a little bit.
I had taken a bite, realized how hot it was, waited a couple minutes, probably not as long as what I should, because eating the second one way later was a lot better.
Much more satisfying.
But when I took my little nibble and I looked inside of it, it's like, oh my gosh, you can actually see the whole tentacle little piece. It's not just like a chunk of it.
Yeah.
Which was kind of goofy. Like, I was expecting it to be a little bit like calamari, where it's like, oh, cut piece of a tentacle, not a whole little baby tentacle.
Yeah.
I don't know why, because in anime and stuff, you see, and like in video games, you see that it's just a little baby tentacle.
Yeah.
And I just assumed that it would be like, oh, that's just them showing Just like the imagery. So, oh, I know what's in that. Not. That's actually what it is.
Literally little tiny tentacles.
Yeah, which is goofy.
But yeah, it tasted great.
It did once it cooled.
Once cooled, yeah. And then the matcha shaved ice.
The matcha shaved ice was super good. One of the best like matcha latte flavors.
Yeah, it was super satisfying, and it was something that I was just like, man, iced matchas. Yeah, I've been sleeping on that.
Yeah, and it had a little bit of red bean on the top, and like a couple balls of mochi and little pieces of mochi or jelly that was matcha also. Super, super good. But yeah, that was sort of downtown Little Tokyo area.
Yeah.
A lot of anime figure shops, and the game store, the retro game store there was cool.
Yeah, pretty cool.
The prices were pretty good.
Yeah, it's pretty interesting. There was some of it was really like, it was funny because some of them were like, oh, that's really high, and then it was like, oh, that's really low. That's a reason. And then, but
yeah, especially like going throughout the day of Frankensons and then that.
Yeah.
It's like, holy cow, the prices on everything is super veritable.
Yeah. I think, oh, something that we both thought was pretty funny. Be mindful where you take children in Little Tokyo.
Because there are a lot of things, especially like artwork, where it is the shifting view, where if you look at it from one angle, they're fully clothed, and if you look at it from another angle, they are not.
Yeah, just completely, and not just...
Sometimes they're fully nude, and sometimes it's like the stringiest bikini.
Yeah.
So, yeah, just be a little mindful.
And it's very non-tasteful nudity.
Yeah, it's not tasteful in the slightest. It's not like pin-up, like, oops, like showing off a little more than you intend, like that playfulness. No, it's just like, hey, we're full nude.
Presenting.
Yeah. And there are a lot of figures that are basically that too.
Yeah. And it's like, yeah, everyone knows that stuff's there, but like that it exists, but there's an air of usual, you know, behind the beaded curtain video store type of thing. That's not, there's no, it's just out.
Frankensons had a lot of like adult stuff, but not so like much as Little Tokyo.
Yeah.
It was like presented different.
Yeah, and Frankensons, I think a big part of that is because the people who own the place, they're more trying to make it open for families. So it's like, if there's something that's bad, it has to be like tucked in a corner. It can't be on like the main runway. Yeah,
it's not so just like a whole case of basically nude figures.
Yeah. I thought it was pretty funny was that the shop that we saw all the holographic naked ladies was a costume shop.
Yeah, it was a costume shop.
Yeah.
And like they had like barely constitutes a skirt.
Yeah, it was I was laughing and made some funny jokes about those.
Yeah.
Definitely fun though.
It was a lot of fun.
But yeah.
Yeah, so that's sort of our day, and that might be the end of this vlog other than showing off some of the snacks at a later time, just like packaging and stuff because it's late.
Yeah.
It's only like 8:30, but late as in dark.
Late, dark, and we have had 2 full Disney days prior to this.
Yeah, we literally didn't go to bed until almost 3 this morning.
Yeah. But it's been fun.
Yeah, it has been. So I'm just gonna wrap it up here for now, and I'll do a proper outro with you later. So, bye.
Bye.
Hello, I am back home, and I am on the kitchen floor with my suitcase. So I'm going to just sort of walk you through a little haul of my trip. So we got In-N-Out Burger while we were there, and so I got to the little activity booklet. Then we had seen these at the mall, They are Rice Krispie Strawberry Chocolate, Fruity Pebbles Candy Chocolate Bar, and then Cocoa Pebbles. So this will probably be in a future video. And then similar track, but these are from Disney. We got the Chip 'n Dale Double Trouble, which is a dark chocolate ganache truffle bar. And then we got the Roll With It Honey Bear, which is a honey cake, white chocolate, cinnamon, and honeycomb bar. And then this is a Chillin' Like a Villain Winter Mint Gelato Milk Chocolate Mint Latte bar. So this will probably be another taste test video in itself. And then, obviously, like you saw, I have my ears from Disney. And so you've seen this, and you've seen my Spirit jersey 100 Years of Disney that I got. And then I have purchased this ornament. It is Winnie the Pooh standing on his storybook, looking into a mirror, and he sings the little song about how he's short and round and proud of that, and he's got little honey pots with him. On the bottom, it has the speaker and the button to press to activate it. So that will be going on the tree. Then, still at Disney, I brought home a caramel apple. This is caramel apple dipped in a blue white chocolate with white snowflake on it. This is what my mom requested that I bring home for her. And then I got these toffee sticks from Disney. I really love toffee, and so I got this. And then, still from Disney, I got 2 different types of coffee. This is Joffrey's Coffee and Tea Company, Disney's Mickey Mouse Very Merry Blend, which is a rich and smooth festive blend with cozy aroma, medium. So this is one coffee. And then I got Mickey's Really Swell Coffee in their signature blend, which is a light to medium roast. And then sort of moving on from Disney, in terms of what we got at Disney, Connor got me Chip 'n Dale at Frank & Sons. So they are in a little stocking, and they are just sort of in their little festive gear. They got little mittens, scarves, and hats. And if you're curious, Chip has a dark nose, and Dale has the pinky red nose. So Chip and Dale. One of the ways that like Google says that you can tell them apart is Chip has a chocolate chip brown nose. But yeah, little Chip and Dale, because I really like them. I think they're a cute little duo. So Frank & Sons, we found that. And then this was also at the Ontario Mills Mall that we had purchased this, but I did see it also in downtown Little Tokyo, where I got these other snacks. But this is Kinohoko no Hoyama, which they're little mushrooms, and Yama means mountain, so probably something along the lines of thing on the mountain, mushroom on the mountain. And it says on the very back that they are a baked wheat cracker. But this will probably be a little taste test. Most of these snacks will probably be either in a taste test, or if not, I might like post on Instagram about them. But so now the last sort of stuff is what we got or what I purchased at Little Tokyo's grocery store there. So this is a matcha latte, like hard candy. Just delicious little latte. I have had one. I gave one to Connor also. It's just like a very pleasant green tea latte. If you like matcha green tea, you will like this. If you don't, obviously, you will not like it. But they did have several flavors of like this style hard candy. And then Connor pointed these ones out just solely based on packaging. It says that it is a hard cab candy. It doesn't really say what flavor, and I'm not really picking it up based on the outside, but this packaging was just too good not to get. So this will probably be like an Instagram post or in a video of like trying these ones specifically. Because look at that packaging. Like, from it like makes me think that it must be like sour or something. But my Japanese reading ability is not good enough to like figure it out, so I'll probably have to like use Google Translate or something to get more of an idea, but this might be its own little video. Or it might be in a bigger video of Japanese snacks. So at the grocery store, they have these packs, and it's just like Nijinya Samurai Kid Dagashi set 36. So there are 36 snacks in here. And you can kind of see. But yeah, those are sort of like basically what I brought home. I got a little Pusheen from Connor. It's just like a squishy little guy. He was at a store called Monkey Pants in Little Tokyo. But yeah, that's sort of what we got on our trip. And I didn't really film much in Little Tokyo because you might be able to hear it in my voice. If not, like I've like kind of caught a little bit of a cold / allergy-y something while we were down there. So I kind of, and also Connor's friends were joining us in Little Tokyo, so I didn't really film too terribly much. I took pictures, and I will do my best to like insert them. But yeah, that was our trip. It was so much fun. Our flight home was super smooth, and our drive from the airport was also super smooth, despite like a lot of rain and weather that has settled in. But yeah, we're hoping to go back probably like next year or something, because Connor's family, he has some family down there that we stayed with, and yeah, it was a lot of fun. But I hope that you enjoyed these videos and that you'll join me for when we try all these snacks. It'll probably be a little while, because just trying to pace ourselves with all the snacks and like food videos, we're trying to like, yeah, just pace ourselves with snacks and food just so we aren't like gorging ourselves. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you flock and squawk again with me sometime. I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day, and I will see you later. Bye!